sawa tu. Acha nitoe huu ni upande pale. Acha huu niweke hapa. Si shimo iko sawa ndugu yangu? Siko sawa, hii mchangani iko sawa sio? Kwani imekuwa mrefu. Inataka support. Well, this is a Euphorbia tanaensis. This is one of the critical endangered species that we are trying to propagate in our nurseries, so that at least we can as well do and plant it in the forest, and also issue people as well to plant in their farms for protection and conservation of these species. So here we are going to propagate and testing different technologies of raising these seedlings, so that at least we can have more. KEFRI, that is Kenya Forest Research Institute, has been working towards conservation of threatened and endangered species in Kenya. And one of these species that we have been working on is called Euphorbia tanaensis, which is listed under IUCN Red List of critically threatened species. And this species is only found in Witu forest in Lamu County, and it is documented there are only 4 individuals which are remaining in the world. And what we have been able to do, we have been trying to propagate seedlings from the existing mother trees, because you find even when you go to the forest, there is no regeneration at all. There is no natural regeneration. So we had to propagate more in our nurseries, so that at least we can take them back to the forest and plant. For a while we planted some in Witu and we planted others in Arabuko Sokoke. But as we've been working on these species, we realized that there might be more in the forest which have not yet been documented. And last year we were able to win funds from Hamid Inside Species Conservation Fund, which was made to do more surveys on the species, and as well do assessments of those existing individuals and the ones which we have already planted in the forest, and as well do socioeconomic surveys to get perceptions from the community, how they understand these species, what are the threats that species is facing, how do they use the species, and such kind of issues. What we are aiming to is to develop restoration and conservation strategies for Euphorbia tanaensis for the sake of biodiversity and other environmental benefits. So this year we have been able to do those kind of assessments, and we are able to identify an additional mature individual within the same forest. However, still much needs to be done, because the extent of we have not been able to do surveying the entire forest blocks. And we were able to do the assessments of those existing trees and those which we planted, but the survival rates are quite low, below 50%. And some of the issues that we found facing the seedlings that we planted in the forest is that most of them are being cut down by the neighboring communities, and others have dried up. And in terms of usage, whether the community knows this species, we found that not many people might know the species as Euphorbia tanaensis, but they related with other kind of species which exist within the same ecoregion. They said they use this species, you find there were no specific uses, but mostly you find it's preferred more as like a medicinal kind of species, where some of them also use it as pesticides, others use it as adhesive. But you find that there is more research that is needed to understand the chemical component of this species, so that at least we can see whether there is a way we can enhance and maybe add value to this species, so that at least the community can multiply it even in their farms and other protected areas.